Maksa.
Iya, dia mau ke mana?
Katanya lagi.
Orang lagi.
Nah, hari Sabtu baru ada bisa di jam wilayah.
Di son.
Yang buru di yang udah tasya kudaran. Nasi kudaran. Jadi ada yang kamu buru berdokat. Jadi, kalau aku nggak nasa kudaran juga kok. Karena di PCDP kan di kanan, nasa betul, bersul.
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game. For the next 2 hours.
Dan musik udah ini pujawabnya, pulau. Ini dia. Jadi, ini harus lagi berkopi. Iya,
Absolutely up for it.
aneh kan?
There's the whistle and
Bermulanya
here we go.
sejari.
So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular? I don't think we've seen as a start.
Anong muling ganda? Anong muling ganda to? Ada yang naloge dia, ada yang naloge di situ to. Neon ang dia.
Nicely waited for.
Wah, ya, pedikati mo. Ang alaw sila koron, to di koron ganda. Kalau may kumuha nila ako, akal kan? Oke ba? So menuju. Akaknya pernah kamu nih lah. Tuluknya. Kalau enggak,
Stood up well to him there.
orang di situ lah.
That's been intercepted. It's an especially good pass that. Oh, what a mistake!
Es,
Build up this. Plenty
oke lah.
really nice
Itu
passing.
namanya itu banget gue kan.
That is
Oke,
good.
satu ya.
For running, sharp movement. Came up
Ada
against
rekam dah.
defended over.
Nanti bang dah.
Ever so
Ada
good.
rekam balik. Benar bola harus pisang dulu bisa. Masuk lagi sama sior. Dia di gitu loh tukang dari sior.
Hah?
Di gitu loh.
Tambah jadi.
Sebenarnya lagi.
Jadi siapa?
Nanti bang dah.
Oh udah.
Oh jangan pak.
Oke.
There is no stopping that. He's got to go! Mighty close. I think the defence are breathing out. A big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that. It wasn't far away at all. Milan have reclaimed it. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's a dangerous ball. That's really well manoeuvred. Jordan Henderson. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. And the finish! Well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Against Milan! And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
Kelly! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Milan can try it again now. It's their second corner of the game.
So it's going to be another corner.
Corner number 3 coming up. He's gone all the way through to the keeper. Milan are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's fabulous. Pinches it off him. Ibrahimovic. Great vision. That looks... It's Ibrahimovic! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's managed to get rid. That's gone loose. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And Milan have the lead. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Hazard. He won't be happy with that one. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
This ended up in no man's land.
Oh, this looks sharp.
And it's Gerrard. And here's Hazard. Referee's given a throw. Raul plays it in.
That's good defending, very good defending. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Raul. Scholes. Searching pass he's played there.
Looks a good ball through.
Deftly away. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Hazard is decent chance! Fantastic from Elise! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! AC Milan are all square.
Gorgeous.
Just gorgeous.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. Pele. Now it's Hullet. Well read, nice interception. It could be in here. Pele shoots! And all the way.
Pele clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Chips it through. He's shifting through the gears. It's Pele! Off the post. Has another go. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Ibrahimovic is offering a right smile there.
I'll make you feel like magic. Feel something in your eye. Hello, tip stare, baby, a couple times. See you undercover, baby, you can try to hide. I see you in disguise, baby, you can tell a lie. Oh, you can fake. Listen to your playlist when I'm alone. Feel it in your home, baby. Oh, we can fake this. I'll leave it alone. So take us today. Oh, it's it. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel it. I'll make you feel like. See what you want, you be thinking about the way I turn you on. Did you see it? You always see it. Come on, something easy. I'll make you feel like. Am I gonna make you feel like? Slip face got a face like moonlight. Just gonna do a new light. X-Lift, so I knew I had to move right. I think you might be the next place I've been looking for a new vibe. So let me show you what to do right. Yeah, let me show you like. Watch the way I move out, the way I move on.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
He's getting the best out. There's the shot! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Quality ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Real chance! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
It's gone for a throw-in. Good ball, good take. Shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's a good-looking delivery. And it's Guardiola. Kante with the foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. That comes as a mighty relief.
Aduh. Masak. Masih sih. Kita ini kita dulu. Betul.
Mbappe. Now it's Owen. Knocks it back. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Perez. Can he get it through? Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Rodri is there and he can pick it up. The pass is intercepted. He's a sharp little ball here. Takes a shot! And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's being urged to shoot.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Perez. That looks a decent ball. Henderson cuts out the pass. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Decent chance! And yes, it's there! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final.
Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square.
And if you do have a
What
chance
have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
That's a really interesting game and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Substitution.
Milan kick off the second half.
Milan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, he's burst through. It's a good ball out wide. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately they were just about within shooting range. That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Guardiola.
Lagi teleponan,
Distributor in chief, always
Lagi
looking for
teleponan,
movers.
mesti itu.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's there to belt it away. Conte. And this is Ibrahimovic. Knocks it into space. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Messi. Oh, super find. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that's put paid to a promising move. Henderson wins the duel this time. And it's Messi. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That pass just didn't quite work. It's an imaginative pass. Looking for option. And a chance! Goal! Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. After 73
Well, was he ever going to miss that?
Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Probing pass. And this is Ibrahimovic. That's really nicely played. That's the keeper's ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well timed, excellent interception. Long ball upfield. Tries to play it through, and he's picked out the run, and he's away. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Milan has been handed a game-changing chance. Substitution on the field. Number 7, Mbappe. Number 6. So this to extend their lead. Coming on the field. Number 20. Carmen Moonlight, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
2 up and very little time left. Ibrahimovic!
Added minutes has been indicated.
Shifted upfield. Kukcu. Out towards the flank. That's gone loose. Deftly away. And claimed it back swiftly. That's at the end. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they
Yang
were...
dapat ini. Aduh. Aduh. Bullshit. Baik. Terkosong 58. Oh, 52 balik. 53 2 balik. Gelap gak di sini? Ama sarap sa kulin mo ya. Beri. Jadi makin sulit terakhir. Sarap ya. Pemilik tim dong.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Just joining us, we are already on the way. That is good alertness. That has not gone well. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. You'll see a lot of the ball, sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. He's having a go!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Reflections on the goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Jordan Henderson. Pele. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Mbappe! He's found a way. Mbappe! The keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That'll be a throw-in. That could spell trouble. Scholes. Tries to pass it through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
First quarter of an hour gone. That's gone loose. That was nowhere near his best. Bullet has found the net here, of course. That's a nicely shaped ball. It's Pele! Oh, it's hit the post! Alexander-Arnold. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Hullet. Pele.
Such good technique.
Applies the finish! And that should get the job done. Cross to the back post. Gallagher. Messi. And that's another good win of the ball. Hullet. Hullet. Hullet!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
And here's Hullet. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Has a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. That has been knocked clear. Milan have their 3rd corner. Deftly away. Great defending, strong and determined. And now they can spring out of defence. It scores! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And this is getting better and better. You just know there is no stopping that.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Pull it. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Played back in. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Now that's a fine challenge. Pele. It's a lovely, neat pass. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Mbappe. Guardiola is always scanning the pitch for targets. And he's found a way past. Now, can they get him away? And this is Paulette. That's going to go a long way. That'll be a throw. Scores! And again! And it's there! Again in a trice! And they are soaring! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he's had a hit!
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. It's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Pele. Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Just too high.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Now it's Pele. Defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better than
He's tried one! He's got himself an absolute peach. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Things looking so easy, almost too...
Pele! It's a loose ball. Oh, it's fallen loose again. Always had the
Meron naman ako penyerang.
Milan get their fourth corner.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Saliba attempts a clearance. Can he get it through? And he's picked out the run. Guardiola. Milan have reclaimed it. Pele.
There they go, hunting again.
Ibrahimovic. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Oh, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Milan are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable.
Substitution for Milan. Number 7, Bullets. Coming on the field.
And we're off again.
Number 15, Johan Cruyff.
He won't be happy with that one. Milan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Guardiola. Looking to play him in. Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Guardiola. Benatia. Now Otto. And it's Cruyff. No way through there. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gallagher chips it through. Now there's a shooting chance! Sticks it away!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Barcelona grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Benatia makes the interception. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That looks a decent ball. Takes a shot! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
They're up to 5 corners now. Milan awarded another corner. The corner count is rising. That's 6. That's been drilled in. And he's there to belt it away. And here's Cruyff.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Looking tidy in possession here. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Aviati gets his hands on it. The danger is averted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
No, that was never going to make it. Well, there's a probing ball. Pele was steaming forward. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Pele. Donnarumma claims comfortably. Mbappe. Now it's Till. Oh, that's a key interception. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Mbappe. He is through here. Well measured. It's Pele! No mistake. And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl. Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter. And while many might have just lashed out at him, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
It's become a case of merit quickly taken. Now it's Pele. Mbappe. De Jong. Mbappe. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Cruyff. He's in a good position here. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Good ball, good take. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Scholes. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Right, Scholes. Foot in. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, that's delightful.
What?
Back off the post. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Ibrahimovic in with the challenge. Steaming on. It's Pele! Brilliant from Pele! A finish of true class. How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got four. That is remarkable. Milan are having a ball here. Aimed beyond the defence. Cruyff. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Koeman. And it's Guardiola. Now it's Till. Guardiola does well to get it back. Cruyff. Pele. Driving on and making good progress. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Great vision. Benatia cuts it out. Guardiola. Now it's Pele. And it is Ibrahimovic! Goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Pele. De Jong. Jordan Henderson produces the perfect tackle there. Pele. And he's intervened well there. Cruyff. Now it's Cruyff. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Cruyff. Driving forward. De Jong. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. This ended up in no man's land. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Nicely weighted ball. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Cruyff puts his good chance here.
Close, but time for
The whistle has gone. This is a sign which is purring, picture perfect, for when they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
please.
I just want it. I know be everybody worship money. I know they show myself. I just want it. I say, share you day your day, brother. You day your day, sister. You day your day, brother. You day your day, sister. You day your day, brother. You day your day, sister. You day your day.
Apa barang buat toko? Tahu? Itu butuh 200. Ya? Yang ini
di sana juga di sana
di
mereka di
kedai mah sobat telepon dulu mah.
Megang si Messi si Ibrahimovic.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's got away. Pelé proves just a little bit too strong. Pelé, oh this is a very good run. Pelé with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
This looks promising. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Bullet. Milan have reclaimed it. And here's Hullet. Fernandez. Azar. Fernandez. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Guardiola. Aimed beyond the defence. That has been cut short. We expected better, and so did he. Oh, well measured. He has found the way through. It's Ibrahimovic! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running now. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that is out of play. And it's pulled back. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That pass isn't the best. Rijkaard.
Oh, really well played.
He's a sharp little ball here. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Looking to play him in. Quarter of an hour played. Pelé conjures time and space where few can. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And it's Scholes. Knocks it into space. He's come in hard. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He's Kane! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Backward it goes. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Bullet. And he's managed to get free. Chance for a shot! executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking.
It's Ibrahimovic! Split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Marquinhos gets rid without sophistication. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Alexander-Arnold hit, and he's decided to go for it. That was venomous. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, easy pickings there. Threads one in. The pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Over to the left. And here's Mbappe. Bullet. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Approaching the half-hour mark. Saliba does really well to win the ball there. Looking for options for movement. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the...
Takes a shot! No mistake! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. And this is Pele. Gallagher. And it's Fernandes. Distributed tidily. Played back in. That's a simple one for the keeper. Guardiola is the team's great visionary. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Koeman deals with that comfortably. And they win it back again. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Goes for a shot! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Milan find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Pele! Yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, having the...
Here's a chance! Off the post! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Ada serius tuh biar.
Jadi ya serius tetap.
Mau serius mau sih Sarna.
Somewhat off target. Now it's Pele. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Fernandes. Messi demonstrating his defensive quality there. Alexander-Arnold. Scholes. Tries to play it through. Messi. Bullet. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Pele. He's shifting through the gears here. He's cut it out. It's Pele! Oh, it's hit the post. And he's there to belt it away. Now who's going to be first to this? He's had it taken off him. He's Pele! Keeper always had the measure of that. Oh, it's the half-time whistle. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Milan really are in control. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Milan are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then, that is surely... And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's going to go a long way. Great ball, and the shot! Barcelona have their third corner. There's the header! And that's past the post.
There's just too much pressure on them in the end, Peter.
Scholes. Oh, looks a good one. It's out and the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Guardiola. Has another go! And he hits the net. How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting...
It's Pele! It's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
What about this cross? Guardiola. Bullet.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can.
Oh, he's been caught napping! That has not gone well. Oh, he's ended up in no man's land. He's looking wide. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Ibrahimovic under intense pressure.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Back into the middle. Scholes. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
The attendance for this match was 60,179.
That's been cut out, well played. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Saliba. Back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Gullit. The message is clear, none shall pass. Looking for the run. It's come to nothing.
Scholes. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And this is Ibrahimovic. And that was very necessary. Saliba. Fernandes. Well, that is It's not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Guardiola. Nicely shaped ball. This is Ibrahimovic!
Darah tadi kan? Nih, lihat tadi soal Sherman.
Messi. And that looks a decent ball. Guardiola gets across to intercept that. Gallagher. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Fernandes. Now it's Kane. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
What do you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Scholes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Great vision. Guardiola. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Looks a good ball through. It did take it a good... Oh, shooting chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Tries to pass it through. Pull it. It's a searching pass. He's intervened well there. Nicely intercepted.
Santai-santai nggak kita.
Scholes. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Fernandes. And that's well seen too. Applies the finish! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Can he get it through? Pull it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He might be in here. He's had a shot.
That was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And he's heaved it away. Takes a shot. Gallagher gets it away. Ibrahimovic. Now, who's going to be first to this? Thinks about the shot. Pullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Ibrahimovic. Fernandes. Foot in. Pele. He's found it now.
Merah.
Oh, we really got hold of that. Fernandes. Gallagher. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Messi. It's Gallagher. Bounce of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Chance! With that, he takes home the match ball.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing. Match ball. It's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! He's put his foot right through that one.
I wouldn't fancy play.
And time is up. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too clever for our opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Pele just could not help himself, could he? Three.
Bisa. Mau macam mana juga? Belum pada mau. Meru.
Dia mau. Oh, mak bisa. Pergi tahu makmu.
Meru.
Betul-betul.
Ah, keperluan.
Berapa nih?